Yes. Good evening once again.
Good evening.
Good evening. Olga, how are you doing? How are you?
I'm okay. I'm working
You're
today.
working?
Yes.
Okay. hmm
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. And you, Irina? How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Good. Irina, where are you from?
I'm from France.
From France.
France. I live in France.
Oh, really? In which city?
I live in Strasbourg.
In Strasbourg. Wow. Very nice. Do you speak French?
Yes, I'm translator in France in Tribunal. Tribunal.
Oh, really?
Really.
Very interesting. Okay, so you.
From French to Russian.
Oh, I understand. Very interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting.
I like languages, foreign languages,
Foreign languages.
Foreign languages.
So you speak French?
I speak
Russian?
French, Russian. I speak German, a
really?
little.
A little German.
A little German.
Strasbourg is not far from Germany, right?
Strasbourg is next to German.
Yes, yes, not far from Germany. Yes, I have never been to Strasbourg, but I heard it's a beautiful city.
It's a city very beautiful.
Olga, do you know Strasbourg?
No, I don't know Strasbourg.
Do you know in which country Strasbourg is?
German?
Maybe
This is German?
Maybe you can ask Irina.
Irina, what's the country? Нет, я не знаю.
Проще спросить просто где
Where is
находится Страсбург?
Я не понимаю город.
Страсбург.
Strasbourg. Where is Strasbourg?
Strasbourg is in France.
France. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Olga, do you know if it's a big or a small city?
I don't know.
Can you please ask Irina? And actually, can you please ask Irina more about Strasbourg and about herself?
Ирина, Страсбург, я забыла. Как город еще раз?
City.
Нет, Страсбург.
Страсбург.
Страсбург. Strasbourg is a big or small city?
Is it a big city?
How many people live there?
How many people live there?
70,000 person.
70,000 people.
People.
So it's not very, very big, right? 70,000 is actually a small city. No?
It's small city.
Yeah, maybe. I think it's a small city. And Irina, how long have you been living in France?
I live in France 12 years.
For 12 years.
12 years.
But you are Russian, right?
I don't understand.
But you are Russian, right?
You are. Oh, yes. I'm Russian.
And where are you from?
I'm from Moscow.
From Moscow, okay. So, okay. So you were living in Moscow before going to Strasbourg?
Yes.
I see. I understand. What about you, Olga? Are you also from Moscow?
No, I'm from Orenburg.
From?
Orenburg.
Orenburg. Irina, do you know where Orenburg is?
Yes. My grandfather was born in Sverdlovsk. Sverdlovsk, it's a big city in Ural.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, but is it far from where Olga was born?
Is it far from?
Yes. Is it far from the city where Olga was born?
Was born. Was it?
Olga, can you tell me again where you were born?
I'm born in Orenburg.
Ah, d'accord.
Orenburg. Is it far from Orenburg?
I was born in Moscow.
Yes, but your grandfather, well, where was your grandfather born?
Yes.
Sorry, so you were born in Moscow, but you said that your grandfather comes from the Ural Mountains, right?
From Sverdlovsk.
Sverdlovsk. Okay, is Sverdlovsk far from Orenburg?
It's no far.
It's not far.
Sverdlovsk is no far from Sverdlovsk, from Orenburg.
Okay, not far. Okay. Olga, we don't know much about our new friend Irina. Can you please ask her more questions? Like, for example, I would like to know if she has children, if she's married, if she would like to live in Russia again, and so on.
Irina, do you have children?
I have 2 children. My son, he lives in France, in Strasbourg. He works in bank. My daughter lives in Canada. He lives in Montreal.
What her name? What is her name?
Her name is Catherine.
And his name?
My son names Eugène. Eugène, Evgeny, Eugène. En français, c'est en French, Eugène.
Do you married? Yes.
Are you?
Husband?
Yes. I have a husband. A husband.
What is his name?
His name is Vladimir.
Владимир,
Владимир.
вы пропадаете.
Пропадаю.
Владимир,
Владимир. Плохая связь, наверное. Плохо слышно.
he is from Russia.
Yes.
Is he from Russia?
Yes, he is from Russia. He's Russian.
And where is he from? I mean, from which city in Russia?
Vladimir is from Cheboksary on Volga. Cheboksary on Volga.
Okay. Very interesting. And where did you meet him? In Moscow or in Strasbourg?
Met him.
У меня сейчас сильно пропадал, я ничего не слышала.
Я тоже ничего не слышала.
Ты меня теперь слышишь?
Да, я прослушала, откуда Владимир.
Там слово какое-то пропало. Откуда Владимир или что? Я уже сказала.
Да. Yeah, so where is Vladimir from? He is from Volga.
Volga. From Cheboksary on Volga.
Чебоксары.
River Volga.
Cheboksary. And then I asked, where did you meet? Was it in Moscow?
Yes. Olga.
Да.
You want to ask?
Я не поняла, еще раз, можно?
Yes. Я спросил, где они познакомились. So where did you meet?
Я должна отвечать, да?
Yes, please.
Познакомились.
We met.
We met in Moscow.
We met in Moscow. Okay. Very good. Irina, now I think that Olga knows a little bit more about you. And you, what do you know about Olga?
Не слышала.
Yes, I said that I think that now Olga knows a little bit more about you. She knows where you come from. She knows where you live. She knows that you have children. What about Olga? What do you know about Olga?
I have asked Olga.
Yeah. Yes. Please.
Olga, do you married?
Are you married?
Are you married?
No, I don't married.
No,
I'm
I
not
am
married.
not.
I'm not married.
Olga, are you children? Are you children?
Do you have children?
Do you have children? Yes. Do you have children?
No, I don't have children.
Olga, in what city live you? What city do you live you?
What city do me live? Do I live?
Yeah. In which city do you live?
I live in Moscow.
Olga, are you parents?
Что еще раз?
Are you parents?
Не понимаю вопроса.
Родители, parents.
Да, я знаю. Что родители?
Are you parents?
Я?
Yes.
В смысле, у тебя есть родители?
Yes.
Do you have parents?
Do you have?
Do you have parents?
Yes, I have parents. I have mother and... Я не знаю, как по-английски.
Stepfather.
Как?
Stepfather.
Stepfather.
Ольга, do you work?
Yes, I work.
Ольга, what do you prefer?
To do? Prefer to do.
What do you like in life? In life.
In life. What do you like in life?
In life. What do you like in life?
Что мне нравится в жизни?
Yes.
This is terrible question.
It's a difficult question, huh?
Difficult. I like
Кино, театр, выставки. Кинотеатры, что ты любишь там, смотреть фильмы, ходить в театр, или гулять просто, или просто, я не знаю, может быть, вышивать крестиком любишь.
I like to walking. I like cinema.
I like to go to the movies.
I like to go to the movies.
I like to go to the park.
I like to go to fitness, and I like to go to dacha. House. Как сказать дачу по-английски? House.
Well, yeah, in English we also say Russian dacha, but if you want to be more specific, you can say a cottage house.
Cottage house.
Cottage house. Это как
I like to go to cottage house.
Olga, I have a question for you.
Какой?
Do you know? Yes.
Yes.
Do you know if Irina speaks French?
Yes, I know. She said about this. She said what?
So she does speak French, right?
Yes. She said.
Okay, now I haven't.
That.
Okay, now I haven't. Yes, she said that she speaks French. Okay, now I have another question. Do you know how she learned French?
I don't know.
And where? Could you please ask her? How and where?
Как она говорит по-французски? Правильно я понимаю?
No. How she learned French. How she learned and where she learned.
Вы пропали.
How? Yes, I would like to know how she learned French.
Я поняла. Irina, how do you learn French language?
How did, right, in the past, how did you learn?
How did you learn English, French?
I did learn French in university.
I learned French at the university.
I learned French in university.
Very good.
А какой еще вопрос я должна была спросить?
I don't know. You can ask your own questions.
And how did you learn German?
Very good.
You tell.
I learned German. I learned also learned German in university.
Also university.
In Moscow.
In Moscow.
Oh, yes.
What is the university?
But
In which university?
in which university?
The university.
In the university Maurice Thorez.
Еще раз?
In university of Maurice Thorez.
У меня все равно сейчас оборвалось.
Мариса Тереза университет.
I don't know that university.
Irina, do you know where Olga studied?
Can you repeat, please?
Sure. Yes. Do you know where Olga studied?
Studied.
Studied.
Studied. Учится.
Училась.
Училась. I don't know where Olga studied.
Could you please ask her?
Olga, where are you? Where do you study?
Where did you study?
Where did you study?
I'm studied in college.
What countries do you visit?
I'm visit only Greece.
Greece.
Greece. Остров, я не помню, как по-английски.
Island.
Island Kos. Island the Kos, наверное.
I went to Kos.
Island Island Coast или the Coast. Остров.
Yeah, you can also say I went to Kos.
I want. Острова.
Здесь слово остров не нужно. I went, то есть я поехал to Kos.
I went to Kos.
I went to Corfu in Greece.
Is Corfu an island?
Yes. Corfu is island.
But you didn't go to Kos, right?
Он больше?
Oh,
да?
sorry. You didn't. So Olga, she went to Kos, but you didn't go to Kos, right?
Yes.
You only went to Corfu. Is it a small or a big island?
It is a big island.
It's a big island. Is it the biggest Greek island?
Yes, I think it is the biggest island
Mm-hmm.
in Greece.
In Greece, okay. And you, Olga, did you go there as well? Did you also go there?
Не Или не поняла.
Yes, Irina said that she visited an island called Corvo.
Мгм.
And then she said that this is the biggest island in Greece. And did you also go there?
No, I don't want to Greece.
То есть ты тоже была там, или ты тоже туда поехал?
Нет, no, I went to Kos only.
Only to Kos. I went only to Kos. Would you like to go to Greece again?
I don't know. I don't want now.
So where would you like to go instead?
Repeat, please.
Yes, you don't want to go to Greece. So where would you like to go?
I want to go to Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know if Irina has been to Amsterdam?
Yes, I went to Amsterdam. I went.
And how was it?
It is very beautiful, very beautiful.
Have you visited other cities in the Netherlands as well, or only Amsterdam?
I think it is similar.
No, I mean, did you visit other cities in the Netherlands, or only Amsterdam?
No, I visit Barcelona. I visit Paris. I visited Rome, Italy, Spain, German. I visited the big city in German in Amsterdam. I went in Amsterdam. I went
To Berlin, maybe? Berlin?
Не поняла, Lucas.
Yeah, so you went to Paris, to Barcelona, to Amsterdam.
Yes.
What about Berlin?
Berlin. Berlin. I went also in Berlin to Berlin.
Okay, very good. Very good. Could you recommend, Olga, a city in Europe? What is your favorite city?
Olga, what is your favorite city?
No, I mean, could you recommend Olga a city? Because Olga told us that she has only been to Greece, but she would like to travel more.
I forget. I went to Germany.
Oh, you went to Germany?
Yes, and Amsterdam, but I went to Amsterdam 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yes, and
Only for 2 hours.
I go home my grandmother and grandfather. They live is Zost in German.
Your grandparents live in Germany, right?
Yes.
Great.
I went last year. К ним.
Okay, so last year you visited your grandparents in Germany, right?
Yes. I don't know how
Okay.
I forget it.
Okay. Hmm. So you have family in Germany, right?
Yes.
What about you,
My
Irina? Do you also have family in Germany?
Me?
Yes.
I don't have a family in German.
In Germany. Hmm. Hmm. So you said that your son lives in Canada, right?
Yes, my daughter lives in Canada, in
Oh,
Montreal.
sorry, your daughter. Okay, so
Daughter
your daughter lives in
lives
Canada, and
in
where does
Canada.
your son live?
My son lives in France, in Strasbourg,
And oh, okay. Does he live with you?
with me.
Okay, okay. So you have family in Canada, you have family in France. Where
Yes.
else do you have family?
Я не поняла вопрос.
Hmm. So you have family in Canada, you have family in France. Where else? Где еще? Where else do you have family?
D'accord. Где еще есть, да?
Семья,
Кто-то?
родственники. Мгм.
I have family in Russia.
In Russia. Mhm.
In Russia.
And where exactly?
In Moscow.
In Moscow. Okay. Mhm. Do you have brothers and sisters?
Лукас, не поняла вопрос.
Yes. Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes. I have sister and brother in Moscow.
A sister? Okay. And they live in Moscow. Okay. Mhm.
Но двоюродные это cousin français.
Yes. In English, the same. Cousin.
Cousin. Cousin. I have a cousin in Moscow.
Okay. Mhm. Good. Olga, I think you wanted to say something, right?
Это кому вопрос, мне?
Да. I think you wanted to say something. No? Ты начала I have, но потом я перебил.
I don't remember.
You don't remember anymore. Okay. Okay. Now I would like to review a few structures with you. Хотела пройти еще раз несколько структур. Ольга, как сказать по-английски? У них есть машина.
They have a car.
They have a car. They have a car. Ирина, а как сказать, у них есть маленькая машина?
They have a little, a small car.
Yes, they have a small car.
A small car.
Да. Ольга, а у них есть две машины.
They have a two car.
Two cars.
Two cars.
They have two cars. Да. И, Ирина, как будет? У них есть две маленькие машины. Маленькие машины.
They are two small cars.
They have two small cars.
They have two small cars.
Yes. Ольга, мои родители живут в очень маленькой квартире.
My parents live in the very small apartment.
Apartment, yes. My parents live in a very small apartment.
In the very small apartment.
In a very small apartment.
A very small apartment.
Мгм. Мгм. А теперь наоборот, мои родители живут в очень большой квартире.
My parents live in a very small apartment.
В очень большой квартире.
Big.
Very
Big.
big
Мгм.
apartment.
Big apartment. My parents live in a very big apartment. Olga, do your parents live in a small or in a big apartment?
I think my parents live in a small.
In a small apartment. Мгм. Да. Ирина, а как сказать, ты предпочитаешь жить в маленьком или большом городе?
Do you prefer to live in в маленькой квартире?
В маленьком или в большом городе?
Do you prefer to live in the small city or in the big city?
Yes. Do you prefer to live in a small or a big city?
Do you prefer to live in the small or other
Or in a big city?
or in a big city?
Yes, Irina. Irina, do you prefer to live in a small or in a big city?
I prefer to live in a big city.
Why? And why? Why do you prefer to live in a big city?
I like to live in the big city because я люблю пространство. Space.
I like space. Yes.
Space. I like space.
I see. I understand. You can also say, I need space.
I need space.
I need space, or I need a lot of space. Хорошо. Ольга, а как сказать вместе?
Together.
Together. Да, мы живем вместе.
Yes, we live together.
Да, моя мама и я, мы живем вместе.
My mom and my mother and me live together.
My mother and I.
And I live together.
Yes, my mom and I live together. Do you live with your mom?
Now I don't live with my mom.
Who do you live with?
I live with my boyfriend.
I live with my boyfriend. How long have you been living with your boyfriend?
I live with my boyfriend 2 years.
Okay, I have been living with my boyfriend for 2 years. Хорошо. For 2 years. Okay. Арина, как сказать, они пошли домой вместе?
They went to house together.
Да. Идти домой — это to go home. То есть они пошли домой, they went home.
They went home together.
They went home together. Они живут вместе.
They live together.
They live together. Да. Мой сын и я живем вместе.
My son and me live together.
Yes, my son and I live together.
My son and I live together.
Very good. Yes. How old is your son?
My son have 26 years.
Yes. My son
My
is
son
26
is
years old.
yes. My son is 26 years old.
Yes, my son is 26 years old. And do you know how old Olga is?
Что я должна спросить?
Yes. Do you know how old Olga is?
I don't know how old Olga is.
Yes. Could you please ask her?
Olga, how old is you? How old is you?
Are you? How old are you?
Are you? How old are you?
Perfect.
I'm 23 years old.
23?
Very good.
Yes.
I'm 23 years old. Olga, what do you know about Irina's daughter?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I forget. I forget how old she is, and how is her name.
Yes, I know where she lives, but I don't know what her name is, and I don't know how old she is. Could you please ask Irina?
Irina, how? What is name? What is your daughter name? And how old is she?
I am 52 years old. I am 52 years old.
Yes, very good. Correct, but I think that Olga was asking your daughter, like, what is her name, and how old she is.
I have to ask Olga.
No, Olga asked you how old your daughter is.
Yes.
And what her name is. Дочь.
Это Ольга должна меня спросить. Так?
Это я спросила.
А я не слышал ничего. Повтори, Ольга, пожалуйста.
How old is how old your daughter? How old is your daughter? And how name? How?
What is her name?
What is her name?
Катерина.
Катерина, точно.
My daughter is 25 years old.
My daughter is 25 years old. Very good. Olga, do you know where she lives? Do you know where Catherine lives?
No, I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember. Yes. Could you please ask Irina?
Irina, where does your daughter lives?
Where does your daughter live?
In Canada?
Canada.
In Canada.
In Canada. Why? I don't.
Yes,
It's.
Is she working in Canada?
Yes, she works in Canada. She is working in Canada. She lives with his family.
With еще раз, с кем она живет?
With family. With her family.
She lives with her.
She lives in Canada with.
Да, грамматически правильно, только немножко непонятно. То есть она живет в Канаде
со своей семьей.
Со своей семьей. Ага, okay, with her family, okay. Yeah, it's correct. With her family, yes. Okay, yeah, with her husband, maybe. С мужем, да?
Yes, yes.
Okay, with her husband. Okay, and she lives in Montreal, right?
Montreal.
She speaks French?
Yes, she speaks French and English fluently.
Fluently.
And
does she have children?
Yes, she has 2 children.
Two children.
Two children.
Yes, one child, 2 children.
Yes, children, yes.
Okay, and do they also speak English, French, and Russian?
And German.
And German as well.
German.
Wow.
And also Russian.
And Russian. And Russian. Why do they speak German?
He learned German in school.
Catherine? Oh, she learned German at school.
She learned German in school.
At school. Okay, in Russia or
in Russia? In Russia.
In Russia.
She finished. She studied in university in Moscow in faculté. Comment? College. No. In university, she studied English, French, and she studied German at school.
Das слово факультет, faculty en français, in English it's college.
C'est college.
Yes.
Я думаю, что колледж это, как во Франции, учебное заведение до университета. Понятно. In college.
So, yes.
In college for foreign languages.
Yes. So in English, you can say she studied 4 languages at university.
She studied 4 languages at university.
Yes. French and German. Right?
French and English.
Oh, French and English.
French and English.
And you did French and German.
And she studied German at school.
Oh, I see. So she studied German at school, and at university she studied French and English.
French and English, yes.
Okay. Very, very interesting. Very interesting.
My
Olga.
son, my son speak four languages, four иностранных, foreign languages.
Yeah, you know, it's correct to say he speaks 4 foreign languages, but it's not necessary to say foreign. It sounds better to say he speaks 4 languages.
4 languages, yes.
Okay, and what language does he speak?
He speaks English fluently. He speaks Russian. He speaks French. He speaks German.
Okay. So everybody in your family speaks German?
Yes.
Very interesting. Would you like to go back to Russia someday and live in Russia?
Sometimes I go to Russia, to Moscow.
On holidays?
No, one time in a year.
Once per year. Okay.
Once in years.
Per year.
For year.
Per
once
year.
in year. For year. Once for year.
Yes, per year or a year? Okay, but do you go there on vacation or on holiday or?
On vacation.
Or for work? On vacation. Okay.
On vacation.
Okay. And when are you planning to go again?
Когда я полечу снова?
Yes. When are you going again?
When are you going? I going to. No, я собираюсь. I'm going to play. To fly in Moscow next year.
Yes, I'm going to Moscow next year.
Next year, I'm going to Moscow next year.
Very good. Very good. Olga, are you going to be in Moscow next year?
You going? Поеду ли я в Москву?
Yeah, будешь ли ты в Москве? Are you going to be in Moscow next year?
Yes, I will be. Yes, так нельзя сказать?
Yes, yes, I will be. Yes, I will be here.
I will be here.
But would you like to live in a different city? Or maybe in a different country?
No, I like Moscow.
So you also like big cities, right?
Yes, I like big city.
I also like Moscow.
Sorry.
I also like Moscow.
I also like Moscow. Olga.
But
Sorry,
I works in Strasbourg.
But I work in Strasbourg.
I work.
Olga, Irina told me that she likes big cities because she needs space. What about you? Why do you like Moscow?
I like Moscow because different places always together. Нет. All other разные
different
places is far not far from me. Я не знаю, как это сказать. Разные места рядом со мной. Я не знаю, как сказать по-английски.
Но, наверное, можно таким образом
Всегда все
сказать.
близко.
Я могу все найти там, где я живу. Это уже думаю по-английски, как это сказать. Попробую так сказать.
I can, I always can can find
Мгм.
other places. Нет.
Мгм. Yes, I can find everything where I live.
Everything where I live.
Мгм. Where I live. Мгм.
Where I live. Where
Мгм. Where I
I
live.
can
Мгм.
I can find нет, я забыла.
I can't find.
Мгм. I can find everything
I
else.
can
where I live.
find everything where I live.
Мгм. Okay.
I can.
You know, I like
can-
Moscow because it's a city that never sleeps. So if I'm hungry at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's very easy to find a restaurant, for example.
Yes.
But in small cities, if you're hungry at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's very difficult to find a place to eat. And Irina, have you lived in other cities in France or only in Strasbourg?
No, I prefer Strasbourg.
But
It is a city. It is a best city.
it's the best city.
Best city.
The best city in France.
In
Okay,
France.
but have you lived in other cities in France or only in Strasbourg?
No, I want to live in.
То есть я спрашиваю, жили ли вы когда-то?
Yes, yes. I did live. I lived.
I lived?
I lived in Belfort, in Belfort, in France.
Mhm.
For 4 years again, I went to Strasbourg.
Okay, you moved to Strasbourg 4 years ago, right?
I moved. Я переселилась. I moved to Strasbourg. 4 years again.
Ago, 4 years ago.
Again. Ago.
4 years ago.
Ago.
Years ago. Okay. Can we continue on Wednesday?
Okay. Thank you.
Продолжим в среду?
Yes.
Good.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much, Irina. Thank you very much, Olga.
Thank you.
I see you too on Wednesday. Thank you.
Thank you, Olga. Thank you, Lucas.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. Do you have any questions? Thank you, Katerina. Екатерина, как вы видели, Ирина тоже говорит по-немецки. Думаю, что здесь многие говорят по-немецки или многие хотят учить немецкий. Окей, нет вопросов. Хорошо, мы продолжим тогда в среду. Спасибо большое. Thank you.